All right, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're live, folks. What is up, everyone? It is your boy, Shazman21, and welcome to another episode of Weeb Talk Podcast, episode 4. Yes, the long-awaited episode 4 that I could have done in January 14th, but life kind of messed it up a little bit. And of course, putting off a lot from school because of also what's been going on with my personal life. But yeah, it's just, yeah, I would say it's been hectic. And, I've had a lot of, you know, issues going on with, like I said, my personal life because it's been taking like a huge effect. And, you know, I'm slowly getting back to, you know, working my way up to the top and working on my schoolwork as much as possible and just, doing the best I can. Like the initial starts of it has not been very, very great at all. In fact, I have been like constantly distracted by literally a lot of things that's just not been helping me at all. And yeah, I just keep on like getting bad habits and stuff. But yeah, without going too much into personal details, I'll just say that it's not been all that great. But I'm slowly getting back to it. You know, as much as it does suck a little bit that I'm not doing so well, it is what it is. All I gotta do is just get back up from this and just keep it going. You know, as much as it does suck that I'm not able to, you know, do the best I can at the moment because like with everything, but I'll still try. Anyways, I do want to talk about some specific topics for this episode. So this one's pretty much a revised Weeb Talk because I've actually did a recording for the podcast episode 4, which would have been like I think a couple of weeks ago, but like I just never got the time to post it and just didn't really get any time to do anything with it. So right now this is just a revised version with a little bit more specific topics this time around that I really, really do want to talk about this time. And I want to get to it real quick. So I want to quickly mention problems with the man manosphere, Bleach 2022 announcement, mental health, the difference between now, this one's going to be a little tricky because, YouTube is really weird about this, but, the Intai and Hub. So, instead of saying what they really are, I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bit creative and say adult anime and adult entertainment. So, adult anime is the Intai, and Hub is, the adult entertainment. So just to, not get hit with some like terminations or not even that, just like I don't know, for whatever reason YouTube just does not like that, and just we're just gonna keep it going. Anyways, next one would be like the fitness and what ways to make it fun. Then just dealing with stupidity and bullshitio, bullshito, nice, but it's bullshit really. But yeah, I want to also talk about When They Cry and Corpse Party and how that's kind of been like I wouldn't say my guilty pleasure. Well, yeah, I guess it's my guilty pleasure. Although I really don't want to be reminded of those series at all. But whatever. I do want to talk about it a little bit. I also want to talk about the possibility of checking out a gaming dating sim. Something that isn't, the Sims series, but like something different. Then I want to give my reaction to, or about, I should say, my reaction about Maid Sama, just only the few episodes I've seen, because I've not actually finished the show yet, but I'll one day hopefully get to once like my schedule for school hasn't been hectic and I'm able to finally just like not only get those like work done, I can finally just like relax, chill, and just you know be able to finally get shit done without putting it off and fucking myself over. Anyways, that's besides the point. I'll just keep going. So The possibility of making a Twitch stream, I will see whenever I can make a Twitch stream, because like I've always been thinking about making like video game commentary, like for my PlayStation 4 games, especially now that I have a lot more from like my cousin who unfortunately is not here right now because he's dead, and I still miss him. So those are really his games, but like I'm taking good care of him now and just honor his legacy the best way possible. So yeah, it's not been easiest to deal with, but you know gotta gotta keep it going, man. Just gotta keep it going as much as possible. It hurts me every single day because I still miss him so much, but I had to keep going. But, yeah. Besides that, just like I do want to be able to make some like Twitch streams and be able to record a few of them. Like, let me know if you guys want to like check it out too, because like I'm kind of interested in it, but just at the moment, just I'm keeping it as like a possibility. I'm not like 100% like, oh, I want to do this. So like for now, it's just gonna be in the possibility in the realm. Sorry, the realm of possibility at the moment. But I'll uh I'll see about it. Anyways, I also want to talk about fashion style. More importantly, about the anime edition. Just like how anime can do have a little bit influence in the fashion style and how we all like have our own individuality and characteristics because of that and because of how like the characters are, stuff like that. And then I want to end it off with my thoughts on the future of anime, which includes Boruto. Uh, Not much to say other than I still do not like Boruto at all. I hate that kid. My Hero Academia, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, and Demon Slayer. And I guess to an extent Attack on Titans, although like I cannot say for certain because the only season I've seen was season one, and I've started season two, but like I have not finished that quite yet. And yeah, I just need to catch up with Attack on Titans because I've heard that there's just been a lot of crazy shit just happening in that fucking series. It's just like, it's insane. But anyways, before I get on to like all the specific topics for today's episode, I want to give a quick announcement on what's going to be happening. So, I've been putting off this for a very long time, and it's called Troublesome Boys. So, is this like story that I've been doing for a while that I want to make as a animation where I want to be able to make like season one episode one skit. So right now it's still well in the process because like right now, even though like the show is still called Troublesome Boys, it's still technically Project Goto because Goto is one of the main characters of the series, and I do want to do a little bit of like teasing of the fact like about the characters themselves, and just give it a little bit of tease before I finally just do the season one episode one skit, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this because it's gonna be my first time ever doing my own animation, but also probably jumping into a little bit of voice acting too because I am gonna be playing as a few characters. Like I would say Goto one, and I would probably say Punkip, unless like there's another person that can actually match the voice of like Punkip, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. Other than that, like I'm really excited to finally get started on Troublesome Boys. It's been a long time. I've been doing this since like, or at least like giving it initial stages since 2019, and now that like I've had like a bit more exposure to like how to like do the right animations, especially on Adobe and Blender softwares. I can finally just be like, you know what? After my stint here in CNM, uh, I won't say runs out, but just like I'm able to, finally get a degree for that. I can, you know, do something. Um, if there's something about it. Anyways, I need to take a break real quick. I'll be back in a few. Alright, my apologies there, guys. I just need to take a little bit of a break. But, yeah. What was I gonna say? Sorry about that, guys. But, I, had a little brain fart there. Oh yeah. That's right. I do want to, like, continue making this, like, a episodic long series, with interesting characters and just like how the characters interact with each other and just trying out like really cool things. And then I also want to make actually before I make another announcement about that, I do want to talk a little bit more about like the story of the Troublesome Boys. So it's basically it starts off with Goto and Pumpkin where they go on these like mini adventures around town, and also since they're like you know seniors in high school, they do the I want to say stereotypical high school stuff necessarily, just like um oh, okay, maybe a little bit. Okay, maybe a little bit. So there's gonna be a lot of like interesting moments happening. There's probably gonna be some violence, sex, and also a lot of explicitary. So this is definitely not for anyone that's a kid. This is for teenagers and adults only. So, you know, who knows if I'll ever like make like a kid show. I hope I make one these days. That'll be really cool though. Like that'll be like the most awesome thing ever is to one day make a kid show. But for now, I think I'm gonna stick in the realms of just adult entertainment a little bit and just like talk about like dicks and suck dicks and asses and pussy and everything in between, which is you know sometimes interesting, but yeah, just stuff. Anyways, besides that, just I am very excited to see how this is gonna go for Troublesome Boys and just everything that I want to do with the show, because I do want to be able to make like 15 or 25 episodes of this from the season one. I don't know how many seasons I want to do. We will have to see if like the Troublesome Boys get like a lot of like recognition, then I will. But other than that, just that's it for that. I'll also announce that I will finally be able to publish a couple of stories that I was able to finish, but I just not have published yet. So I would say, for example, Jed's dreams of becoming a pro wrestler, the Crystal Light Boy's Destiny, the Red Box. I would also say the Golden Bonds, Magic in the Air. I would say Magic in the Air. Hold up, sucker guys. Uh, 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 yeah, Magic in the Air. And what was it? Oh yeah, a Code of Honor and the Golden Bonds. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah. Those are like my completed stories that I've done since like a couple years ago, and I even have a few that have like got done since last year, from like August and September, and even like uh last year too with like 2021 with Magic in the Air. That one is like something I like doing, and yeah. Anyway, so I think that's pretty much it. The latest story I've done thus far is Jed's dreams of becoming a pro wrestler. That one is like my latest story that I finally finished, and that took quite some time. Right now, I'm doing some revision on all my stories so that I can work on grammar, so people can read it and not have any issues with the dialogues sounding a little off, or not even that, just like words sounding a little off, and also like making sure that like the story flow is just like consistent, because sometimes in the early drafts, especially for writers, it's just like it feels like you did something amazing until like you did some revision, and then you're like, oh fuck, I need to fix this real quick, stuff like that. It'd be like if it's like record a video and you think it was great, but then you're just like, oh man, I could have done something a little bit better, kind of like how I feel about all my older videos I've done in the past. I'm just like, it was good for what I was able to do back then, but I'm just like, oh fuck, there was a lot of missteps I made and a lot of cringy shit I did too, and even worse too when I was like 14 too, during the Instagram days. Oh my god, when I tried to play that fuckboy shit, it was cringy. I deeply regretted doing that, but that's besides the point. Anyways, that's gonna be the announcements. I'm gonna be releasing those hopefully this year on Amazon Prime after I do my revision. And after I do my revision, you guys will check it out. I'll even put like maybe exclusive bundles too as well. And I may even work on making sure like the covers look amazing too, because like you always gotta have like a good cover. As much as like having a really great story is like great, you also need like a great cover too to like match the story that you are telling. So I'm gonna work on that. So that's it for the announcements. Let's go ahead and get on to the specific topics here. And we're going to start off with problems with the manosphere. So, there is some good elements in it where it's just like, it's about self improvement of being a man and, dealing with women, not the best types of women that, may like low key F you over, stuff like that. Like, I do agree that, you need to focus yourself. Don't give so much attention to women. You should, at least somewhat be on your purpose. But I'll also argue, too, because, like, they always, like, for the manosphere, it's a little bit on the, extreme misogynistic points sometimes. Even going borderline incel at times too, and it's just it's a little embarrassing because there's some bit of red pill content where it's just like they just like for whatever reason just like want to attack women or just like say like they cannot control their female nature, and it's like what? I mean, I understand that in biology, if we're reducing biology, I guess that could make sense. Like female creatures have to like mate with the strongest or the ones with more um, resources. But like we are humans. We are way more than just like our biological sex. Like yes, we are still mammals at the end of the day. We still have a little bit of like animal instincts, but it's like we don't have to act upon that. Because if we did, we would just be out here, being violent against each other, having sex with so many women, and I don't know. It's just weird appeal sometimes. Besides that, just like with red pill, sometimes there's blue, black, and goddamn, so many pills. Like it's just like wow, hold up, this is kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like just I don't even know. It kind of what I kind of a little bit know. It kind of reminds me of like the zodiac signs. Yes, the when the girls get a little like excited, like if you say that you are what a Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, Aries, freaking I don't know, like Leo. What was it? I already said Gemini, right? Yeah, that. What are the other ones too? Damn, I forgot a little bit. I know Scorpio because that's what I am. I'm a Scorpio. Yeah, my birthday is November 21st, and it lands on the Scorpio, so I'm pretty much a Scorpio. But besides that, I do have some bit of knowledge. Like, it is kind of fascinating to extent because, like, it is kind of based off reality a little bit. If we're talking about like space, because there are such things as like stars that have like the whole zodiac signs and stuff like that of like the shapes of like the things twins, the crab, Aries, all that other good stuff. Like it's amazing and it's interesting, but it is definitely a little bit cringy, like the man manosphere, because it's kind of the same thing where it's just like, you know, if you're not a zodiac, if you're not insert zodiac sign, then I can't date you. Or just like for the male side, it's just like, I am Alpha Sigma male. I am the dominant species. All these beta gammas and omegas cannot handle this rawness of masculinity. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. I unfortunately fell for the trap. Yes. As a matter of fact, after I had like a pretty nasty breakup a long time ago, which in reality was like what 2 years ago at best. Uh, I fell for the trap where I just thought, maybe the reason why she didn't want me anymore because I wasn't manly enough. And when in reality, it's just that we weren't compatible and it was a toxic relationship on both our parts. I had a lot of fucked up shit. I did a lot of stupid things and stupid mistakes, and so did she, and it wasn't great. I can't really speak too much positively on that, other than it was my first relationship, like real life relationship that I actually felt like connected to someone, but it just was not meant to last. So it sucks that being single can be a pain in the ass, but man, it is still liberating because like I don't want to be in another toxic relationship. Trust me, I don't want to like deal with that ever again. You know what I mean? So gotta learn from my mistakes, and I hope that my ex girl does learn from her mistakes and doesn't end up like kind of scared that she might end up like a piece of crap, and that would suck. And I'll be like, damn, how the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen, and oh my god, words, man, words. Oh well, it is what it is. Like, I'm over it. But all I'm saying is just like, I fell for the trap. It was really the most dumbest thing ever. What I really could have done was just accept the loss as of what it is, accept the relationship and the ending of the relationship as what it is, and use that energy that I like had all that energy that I was feeling towards that, not even just the particular person, but just the relationship itself. And I could have just used it to better myself, to not put so much focus on relationship and just try to focus on making content, especially stuff like a podcast I'm doing now and all this other great stuff. Actually, give me 1 second real quick. I need to take another break. Sorry, sometimes I had to watch my surroundings. Well, okay, let me scratch that real quick. But I need to take a bit of a break real quick. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just need to do something, real quick again. But yeah, like I said, just like with this whole like manosphere and all this other stuff, and even the zodiac sign can sometimes be really stupid. And even like going into the pickup artists too. Oh man, like yeah, I don't know what to say other than just like, guys, it is still tough to put yourself in a situation, even if you're doing like quote unquote cold approaches. Remember, it's still pretty strange to just like come up to a complete random stranger and try to like strike up a conversation. I mean, as what I'm saying is just like, you can still say hi and you can still keep it cool and casual. It's just that, you also got to be, socially aware that, hey, you guys don't really know each other, and the girl might still be on high alert, despite being nice to you. So just like understand that, and just like, I don't know. I guess like I would say the easiest way to like build like social cues is just like, of course, still talk to people, still say hi, because a lot of people can still be friendly, but it's just like you always got to, of course, like be on the lookout for potential danger, even like for women too, because they always have to watch for potential danger because like they always get hit with it the most. So it's just like you just gotta at least understand what they're feeling because if they're feeling like, hey, I think this guy might be a little bit of a danger. Just like, just keep that in mind. Keep it chill. Don't go overly hype and say like, oh my god, you're so beautiful. I want to marry you. Or just like, just like throwing all eggs in one basket and just seeing it like fall. Like, okay, you don't want to do that. You just want to keep it chill. Just say hi, how's it going? Or if you want to just say like you look cute, you can say that too. But I would probably be careful with that because it depends on the type of girl. Just sometimes you just gotta just keep it casual. You don't want to do too much, or you don't want to do too little, where it's just like you're like I'm nervous and stuff like that. Like yeah, it is nerve wracking to talk to somebody. Trust me, I get that. I sometimes get pretty nervous when I try to talk to you know well anyone really. It doesn't even have to be like girls. It could just be with anybody. It's just like, ah, man, what do I say sometimes? So it's just like, just try to keep it cool as much as possible. And you probably will stumble upon your words a lot, kind of like how I sometimes do with podcasts, where I stumble upon a word and I just like have a hard time just like saying things. That can still happen. And, you gotta like just keep on going. And maybe just slow down a bit. Just like, instead of just like talking so fast, just try to like, you know, exude all this energy. Maybe just keep it cool, keep it calm, and just talk to them like a normal human person. You're just having a conversation with someone cool, and you just keep it cool and keep it casual for a bit, and yeah, eventually, if the relationship starts to like build up and you start to feel for each other, then I would say start being a little bit more caring and loving. But I would say just initial start. I say just play cool. You don't want to just give away too much of everything. Just of course, like keep it real. Like of your intentions. Like if you just want to smash, just say you want to just smash your brains out. And just do your thing. Or maybe just if you're interested in them, just get to know them on an individual level. It always helps because again, girls are more than just boobies and ass, guys. Okay, they are a human being. They have their own issues and emotions. That's just like how you have your own issues and emotions too. They have that too, and they go through a lot of stuff, a little bit similar to us, just in completely different ways. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just as long as you just treat them with respect. That's really about it. It's nothing too crazy. If you just at least like treat them with some decency, then you will get some success. I will definitely say it's not gonna be 100% guaranteed that you're gonna like knock it out the park because you will get rejected. You will get rejected. I know I've been rejected way too many times because I have been. I did shoot my shot a lot of times and I've been rejected. It's just how the ball game works. So it's just like even if you do shoot your shot and even if you do show your interest and even if you also just like keep it casual, there's always possibility that a girl may or may not like you, and that's fine. It is what it is. What you really should focus on is again yourself, but also just other hobbies too that will make you an amazing person. And whatever girl decides to like you about that, just hang on to her, man. Like we should give good girls a bit of a shot, and let's not chase after the ones that are not gonna like us. All right, like as much as it is fun and thrilling to try to like chase after someone that may not like you, it's a dead end. Just don't do it. All right. If the person does not like you anymore, it doesn't matter if it's like you're in a relationship with them or you're just about to like ask them out. If they are not interested in you anymore, or if they're just not interested in you at all, leave it alone and go find someone else and just relax. Okay. Man, did I just all of a sudden turn into a dating coach? I guess. Buy my cookbook. Not, what? Wait, buy my cookbook? What am I talking about? Buy my stuff so that you can learn how to swoop the ladies. Like I'm the sexy boy here. Alright, I'm kidding. I don't have a book like that. I haven't even written an erotic book yet, so I don't know if I'm qualified for any type of day advice other than just, of course, still be your authentic self, but also, be the best authentic self you can possibly be. All right? That's just like my solution to that. Just like, the problem is, there's just too much of like guys just getting super obsessed about like women and hating on them too, and it's just like, ugh, gross, man. Like, just like think about it. It's just like, yo, man, chill. I mean, I get that there's problematic women too, but dude, just don't worry about it. All right, relax, okay? Like, especially the black pills. Oh my flipping god, guys! Like, those guys are just like, it's like they're basically just giving up on things. It's like when they say like, "Oh, I am a short, ugly, bald man. I can't attract ladies." It's like, uh, maybe you should be funny. That helps. There's some ugly, bald people that know how to be funny. There's plenty of ways to make yourself amazing or whatever you want to work with, okay? Like, for example, for me, I'm 5'6", 21-year-old man. You know, I don't have, a lot of the things, I look pretty decent. Like, I wouldn't say, like, I am, like, a 9 or a 10 or, I am, like, buttfuck ugly. Definitely not that. Like, I consider myself, like, a solid 7 or 8. Doesn't really matter because, I do have to take care of myself, my body, and my face and try to, like, keep myself, like, groomed. But, you know, there's that. And also, I'm a pretty chill dude and all this other stuff. But that's just like as for me as an example of how I may describe myself in a way that maybe will be attractive to any type of ladies that do want me and want to be in a relationship with me. My DMs are open for that unless like I become famous and then the DMs might be a little like closed out because I ain't trying to get too many women on my dick. But anyways, oh man, that's Loki sounded like bragging, did it? Oh well, it is what it is. Anyways, but yeah, just like the problem, man, for anyone that's just still going through all that like shit with red pill, blue pill, or black pill, whatever type of pill, stop it, please. You're wasting too much time worrying about literally the wrong thing. What you all need to focus on is just you know working out, take care of yourself, get hobbies, man. Hell, how about this? Go outside. Yes. And of course, still put on your mask because, like, of course, we still are dealing with the damn pandemic at the moment. Because, whatever. Just go outside, do your thing. Heck, talk to people if you have to, or join a community. Like whatever you guys are into, like there's always gonna be a community for that. Like let's say for example, if you are like a guitarist, right? You could join like a band where it's like you can, learn the crafts or, do the crafts yourself and make like platinum albums. That can always help. And just like really what I'm trying to say is just like find your purpose, guys. Just find your purpose, all right? Don't sit around too long with like worrying about, you know, oh, is this girl gonna like me? Or just like a lot of this dumb stuff, and especially in the pills of the colors. Like, stop it, all right? Just chill, okay? It's not that serious, okay? Just like how the zodiac sign is pretty silly at times. Same with the men manosphere, stop worrying so much about if you're alpha, sigma, or not, because at the end of the day, as much as hierarchies are somewhat important, these kind of things you don't really need to worry about, okay? Just focus on leveling up as a person and just do the best you can with what you got, okay? And even let's just say if you don't attract a lot of women, okay, if you have like an amazing life, an amazing career, or whatever you're doing, or you're finding purpose in life, you would probably give a crap less whether or not you're gonna be, attracted to women. Like, of course, you should still somewhat care if you still want to be, in a committed relationship. But let's just say that might not be your forte. Just be like, I'm not too worried about that. I can still do what I love doing. Like, it would be awesome to have like a girl, but you know, it's cool. That because that's kind of where my mindset is at. Like, I'm still in my early developmental stages of like self improvement, but like, I just like just even when it comes to my attraction to women, it's like I like them. I like the good ones that at least like treat me with love and respect, and I always love that. But it is what it is. Like, you know, I love having female friends. They're fucking amazing. Like, they are awesome, and I have plenty of them. And most of the time, like all my female friends, even if they're watching this video now with like my podcast, they'll definitely let you know. Like, I'm a pretty chill dude, and also I like to treat them with love and respect because why not? And again, it's not me to sound braggadocious or anything. It's just that that's just what I truly do. Is like I show people love and respect, and if anyone does like anything like silly or stupid, like, and especially if it's like at like a really detriment, I let them know, hey, cut the shit out. You're pissing me off a little bit. Just letting them know, cut the shit. But besides that, just like I said, solution, focus on yourself, and attract better women, and don't worry so much about the pills and stuff. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the problems with men with the man manosphere. Let's go ahead and talk about it. About the talk about it. Talk briefly about the Bleach 2022 announcement. So, I seen the trailer of the Bleach 2022 announcement, which would have been like a few weeks ago or probably a month ago. I would say either or. Either way, I am very stoked and excited that Bleach is finally coming back, and I cannot wait to see my boy Ichigo Kurosaki again. It's been so fucking long. It has been so long since I've last watched Bleach, which would have been in 2015. So it's been a long, long fucking time. And yeah, like the Fullbring arc was okay, but I just did not like it. It was filler episode, and it was not a good one. Not the best one I've seen thus far. So it's just like, it's just had to be stuck with that for a very long time. And unfortunately, I never got to read the manga because I didn't got time to read mangas. Unfortunately, I really want to get back to reading mangas again. I really do, but I just unfortunately don't got the time to do so at the moment. But when I do, I will definitely give you guys some of my reviews on some mangas I've read. I mean, the only mangas I've really read would be Inuyasha, of course, Bleach, but just not like the 100-Year War arc. Naruto. Oh yeah, Naruto was a good one, and trying to remember because there's also a few mangas I've read. Oh, Fairy Tail. Yes. Oh yeah. I'm gonna give a special shout out to one of my good friends from high school, Jeremiah, for recommending me the Fairy Tail manga, especially like what was the number that he recommended me to read? It was like it was Fairy Tale 59, and oh man, it was really good. And I miss talking to that guy. Like, if you're watching this right now for some reason, Jeremiah, thank you so much for recommending me the Fairy Tale manga. It was interesting. Like, as much as of a fan I am with like Fairy Tale with the anime, like I love it. The manga is just I love it. It's just amazing, and like I just got a lot of good things to say about Fairy Tail, but I would save it for another time. But yeah, anyways, I just want to give a little special shout out to my good friend Jeremiah. Thank you so much for that, and I hope you're doing amazing in your life, bruh. And hopefully one day we can hang out, or if you would like, you can join the podcast and we can talk about some anime shit. Like I really hope so. I'll even probably ask a few of my friends too if they want to join in on the podcast. I know my best friend Eric has been waiting to do this. So hey, Eric, if you're also listening to this, I got you, bro. I got you. Just let me know, and I got you. Whatever episode we can do it on, I got you. Heck, it could be for the next episode too, episode 5, featuring March Madness, aka my best friend. That could work. But anyways, yeah, I'm still excited for Bleach though. Like, I'm just so ready for it. Like, for reals, it's been too long. I've seen the trailer of it, and I'm just, ooh, I just have not felt so excited for an anime in a very long time. Like, I really miss that feeling. I'm just like missing something, like I'm craving something like great and new, and Bleach has finally come back, and I cannot wait. Like my excitement for this show has just been great, and although I'm definitely gonna miss the good old days of watching like Naruto and all that from its inception, it does not matter because at the end of the day, as long as these animes, you know, have something like to offer, then I will watch it. And with Bleach on that, since it's making its biggest comeback this year, I am so fucking ready. It's been too long. I want to really, really watch it. As much as I want to watch Attack on Titans, I really, really want to watch Bleach. I really, really want to do it. Anyways, yeah, all I gotta say is like the announcement of the Bleach 2022 coming out. I am ready. I am so ready to watch it, and I can just finally be like, let's fucking go. And I really hope that Johnny Bosch comes back. I really hope so. Like he did excellent as Ichigo Kurosaki, and as a matter of fact, I really hope that if there's ever like a voice acting Hall of Fame, this man deserves to be in the VA Hall of Fame. Whenever that happens, let him be in it. Or at least, like, have him as inaugural or whatever. This man is fucking awesome. He's been doing this shit for so long and he deserves a lot of credit. And then besides, he's a fucking Power Ranger. Like, he is. Like, look up. Let me look up real quick. Like, I think he was either the black or the red Power Ranger. Let me check real quick. Let me look you up real quick. Johnny Bosch. Which character, which Power Ranger were you? Real quick. Yes! Green! Black! Too! Heck yeah! Yes! Yes, indeed. Fuck yeah. The black and the green Power Ranger, come on now. Come on now. That's already saying a lot. And how many other like oh, he actually played as what's the name? The pink haired guy from what was it? Naruto. I forgot the fucker's name, but I do know the dude, like the guy that like Sakura and the granny like was fighting against. I know that. That's awesome. But still, like he deserves all the accolades, and I really hope that they do the VA Hall of Fame. That he needs to be in it because he's so fucking good, and especially the Japanese voice actor of like Goku, absolutely top tier, top tier, top tier. Don't fucking add me. Like as much as I like Sean Schimmel, like I still do to an extent. Like I do like him as Goku as much as I do with Mio Kazaki. I really hope I said her name right. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I hope I said her name right. Let me look her up real quick. Sorry, guys. Z voice actor Carby. Oh no. Masako no Nazawa. Masako Nazawa. I really hope I pronounced her name. I am very sorry, and I apologize that I may have butchered this legendary voice actor's name. Like, but still, like, definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame too, because she's just awesome. excellent as Goku and everyone else, pretty much. And that's pretty much about it. But yeah, anyways, I'm so excited for Bleach 2022. Let's get it on. I cannot wait to give my review on that. And who knows, I might even go on a whole, like, marathon of watching Bleach so that I can catch up with what I can remember and, get hyped for this 100-year war arc that I've been waiting for 8 fucking years. Let's make it happen. Anyways, that's pretty much about it. I also want to add, mental health. So I don't really talk too much about my own mental health because, like, I would rather keep things of my life, again, private. But I do suffer a lot of mental health issues, and I mean quite a lot, from like body dysmorphia to like sometimes panic attacks and PTSD and all types of stuff. And you know, it's still frowned upon, even though there's a lot more help now than there was before. It's still like frowned upon. Like it's like even if you have like any slight of like mental health issues, that just like makes you automatically crazy, and that you're undeserving of anything with love. It's like it's so dumb, and it's like we all go through a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like mental health should always be. I would even argue and say like as much as health is number one in all aspects, like absolutely. I think also mental health can be like up there too, because you know they all like be interchangeable. Like something that like is like wrong with your mind can also like happen to your body too, and vice versa. If something happens to your body can also affect your mind. It's like if there is like any slight of issues with that, you always need to like help with that, you know. And it's no different with mental health because like a lot of us suffer from really really bad mental health, and I definitely can relate to a few that go through that because I'm still going through some sorts of mental health issues here and there, and of course thankfully I was able to get the help that I needed, because like if I didn't get the help that I needed, I gotta keep it real with you guys, I think my life would be on a really bad trajectory. Like I think I wouldn't be able to either make it or something, because like I was on the verge of literally losing myself, especially in like 2020 when like the world was just like, ugh, it was just like a huge mess, and we're still dealing with the mess now. It's just, it's a lot, man. And thankfully, I did got the help that I needed, but man, it is still tough to deal with because sometimes it can like really get you. Even with like body dysmorphia too, where it's just like you may feel like, oh man, I do not look like that, and sometimes your mind might just think like, nah, you're not big, or not even big. Oh, nah, you don't have bigger muscles. You're still small. Or in my case, it's like if I get a little bit like of the little bit of pudge, I low key freak out to think like, oh shit, am I getting bigger? Because like previously when I was like a kid or like a big kid, I would say around 11 or 12, around there. I was very chubby. I had a big old protruding stomach, and I had a little bit of the chub face too. And uh, I didn't quite realize that I had that till like a couple years later when I was a, like a like a teenager kind of, or preteen still, where I just like looked at the mirror one time and I was just like, ah, I hate what I look like. I really did, and ugh, it's a it's a vicious cycle, man. But anyways, like I said, like mental health is still like very very important, and we all need to take that very very seriously because as much as like the physical health is still the most important, I think the most important is you know our mental health, man. Like it can always take a drastic change and drastic measures if it's left unchecked. So I say for mental health, you know, whatever anyone is going through, I feel you. And I may not have like the links to the helps and stuff. So if you really want to you know get the help that you need, please go seek therapy. Okay, there is no shame in wanting to seek help to get your mind right and get your head right. You know what I mean? Like, as a matter of fact, a lot of us really need to get our heads right. You know what I mean? Because sometimes our minds might, you know, get the best of us at times, and sometimes it does, and we just need just a little bit of help to just clear our minds off of things. Meditation, journaling, anything. I haven't done journaling in a long time, and I do want to get back to meditating because that always does help me calm down a lot, and it's so good. So like, I would recommend for anyone, just at least do that. Of course, like I mentioned, with the man manosphere, like work out, get a hobby, focus on your purpose. This also still applies with like mental health. Is like you gotta at least like have something going on. And I'll even add a little bit of like positive affirmation. As much as there are some problematic words that can maybe be a little weird, I say just like having some bit of positivity about yourself can help, reduce a little bit of that stress and depression. And just like I would say, just being grateful for what you have. Say you're able to, I don't know, get up and do the chores, and you're grateful that you're able to get up and do the chores, or you're grateful that you get to cook your favorite food that either your mom or grandma or whatever made too, and all this other good stuff. I'll even say, like, even if it comes to working out, just like, man, I want to kick this ass. I guess I can count. I know that sounds sus there, but like I'm gonna kick this bar's ass, and I'm gonna do it with finesse and style. Or even if you like really look good, just be like, God damn, I'm looking pretty good right now. If you're really feeling yourself, just feel yourself a little bit. Be like, damn, I'm looking good, because that can help too. Just like anything can help to at least like reduce, the effect of, the mental health issues that people go through, and just do it to help yourself and do it to help others. And I do want to get a little bit more in details for the next episode for mental health, but all I gotta say is just like, you know, always prioritize your health. Okay, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever it is, get that under check as much as possible. Under check, get that checked out as much as possible, and do the best you can with it. Because that's the only thing you really have is just like your health. And if it's not like great at all, then I say you should take it a little bit more seriously, especially if it's mental health. So that's all I gotta say for that. I hope everyone that's unfortunately going through a lot of stuff, I just hope that you guys can make it out, and we'll make it through. As much as this has been tough, we will make it to the other side. Just think of it as just like the storm. Like the storm it sucks, it's scary, it's just chaotic, and it just gets at you. But remember, the storm will eventually pass. There will always be a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? Like, as much as a cliche that is, the clear blue skies will come back eventually. It means it's gonna take a lot of time and patience, and just try and take care of yourself. So that's all I gotta say for mental health. Let's just do the best we can to help with our own health, and let's just keep it going. That. Moving on, I'm going to talk about the difference between adult anime and adult entertainment. Okay, there is some similarities, which is basically just, the stimulation of, stimulation. the sex thing happening, just all that like interesting, intimate moments between two or sometimes even a lot more characters. But I would probably say that the adult anime usually has like a lot of plots to it, just like your typical anime is. Whereas like, the adult entertainment is just two people doing their intense intimacy, whatever that is. Sometimes doing it solo, sometimes doing it with someone, sometimes they might even do it with multiple people. And that's usually an orgy. But other than that, just, it's interesting. I like seeing some of that, but my personal favorites are usually just from the adult anime. Because, like, I am like anime, and my episode, or sorry, my podcast is Weeb Talk, so it's something that I'm a little bit more, keen into. I do like me some bit of adult entertainment sometimes because it's like great. And shout out to Violet Myers and Raylo Black. Y'all are been pretty fucking awesome at that. You know what I mean? And I guess to the OG of the OG herself, Alexis Texas. What a fine ass. But yeah, man, just like yeah, adult entertainment is still good though. I like it. And oh yeah, I also want to give a little shout out to Lulu Chu too. Yeah, yeah, she's awesome too. Anyways, like I said, adult anime has more plots. Adult entertainment is just a little bit of fun and also a little bit chaotic and sometimes gets a little weird depending on whatever you're watching. Like I'm not gonna judge a man or woman or whatever. If you are watching that, just keep it to yourself. Okay, just as much as like you know you don't really want to talk about what you do in bed. You know, you really don't have to talk too much about your little interesting things that you be seeing. You know what I mean? Intriguing things. But yeah, that's pretty much it. A little short topic. I probably would talk about it, but honestly, I'm on YouTube, so yeah. Maybe if like I make like my own website, then I will actually say what it actually really is. But I'm still doing YouTube, so for now, it's just adult anime and adult entertainment, just to keep it safe. Anyways, that's about it. That's the difference. I want to talk about fitness and what ways to make it more fun than just dealing with the Bushido. Bushido. Anyways, yeah, fitness. I've been doing fitness for a long time, ever since I was 14 years old. Lifting a little bit of weights and doing some martial arts classes, and be a little like pretty relatively fit teenager doing some like cool stuff. I really wish I could get back to that low key, but other than that, just like fitness is a lot of fun. You're able to move your body, get this like endorphins running in your brain too. That just it feels good, and especially when you kick ass in a workout. Oh man, it's great. Like at first, like when you are new to this, it's gonna be overwhelming and it's gonna suck, and you're just gonna be like, oh man, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Because trust me, I was in office a long time ago, and I made quite a lot of fun mistakes, especially from lifting, and also especially from like doing karate. So you know, it takes a while, but eventually you'll get better, and you'll start to like really feel yourself, and you're just like able to just do a lot of amazing things. Whether that's just like lifting a little bit more pounds, say you couldn't be able to get 215, but 6 months later you're able to get, or 6 months or a year later you're able to do 215, and then you just get stronger and stronger. You know what I mean? So fitness and the fitness journey is always great, and the most important thing is always of course staying consistent with your workouts. And it does not matter your genetics, it doesn't matter anything like that. If you're able to stay consistent with what you're doing, then you will make great results whenever possible. Now, sometimes it will get pretty repetitive. Like, yeah, staying consistent is important, but sometimes if it just like you feel like you just want to change things up a little bit, sometimes let's just say if you've been doing like a lot of lifting and you just all of a sudden just feel a little bit bored out that and you want to try something else, I would say maybe try some bit of calisthenics, just to challenge yourself to do something a little bit more interesting. Say like the pull-ups, you could do like weighted pull-ups instead, or you know if you can't do like a solid push-up but you're able to like lift like a lot of like pounds of weight, you know uh the dumbbells and stuff, I would probably recommend doing push-ups. And if you can't do it like a solid like good one without getting on your knees, I say you're gonna have to get on your knees first and do that, and then eventually once you get strong enough to like do the whole thing without bending your knees, it just feels a lot more better. And then even for calisthenics, I would also say vice versa. Or heck, if you guys would want to try a little bit of endurance training, especially when it comes to MMA, that's a whole different ball game, and y'all should do that. Y'all should absolutely give it a try. It is amazing, and that's something I want to do too. Like do a lot more endurance exercise because like I've been slacking on that, and I want to get back onto it. So yeah, there's that, and you can also like make it a little bit fun, make it a little bit challenging, you know, in so many other ways. Heck, let's just say, for my gamers out there, let's say if unfortunately you lost, a round or whatever, maybe instead of just like, going like, oh, fuck this shit, maybe like use that energy, get up from your chair and do like 20 push-ups. Or I guess, yeah, because like, I'm sorry, I gotta do this to some of you gamers, but some of y'all might not be in the best shape. I gotta keep it real. I'm sorry. I love you guys as much as anything else because like I am a gamer myself, but you know we gotta we gotta work on our a little workouts. You know what I mean? Because we've been slacking on that. So I would say at least like do some good push-ups at best. Maybe a jumpy jacks would help. Maybe move around, let out that energy. Heck, if you even have like a little like punching bag, you could just use that to like release all that pent up anger and be like, "Oh, you stupid spider lover 69, I will get you this time." And just go ham on the bag. That always works too. Sometimes if I lose to some bullshit, I'm just like, "All right, bullshito. You have done it now. I'm gonna kick your ass." And I'm not gonna just like threaten to actually like try to kick someone's ass because that's just stupid. I just like go, you know, aside and just be like, "You Bushido bastard. This is the last time you'll ever fuck me over," and just go ham on the back. Because why not? Oh god. The way I just said ham on the back. Hopefully that wasn't taken out of context. But yeah, just do something like interesting. Just instead of just like, doing the same thing over and over again, maybe switch it up a bit here and there. Do some variations. But I think that's about it. Hopefully that can help for anyone that's like into fitness. Like I'm not a fitness expert by any means necessary. I'm still learning the process. But hopefully this can help a little bit. But yeah. I would recommend checking out like Jeff Nippard and a few others that are a little bit more, knowledgeable in the fitness industry. Not even the fitness industry, just with fitness itself, and get their ideas on a few things, and that's really about it. Um, I'd also say check out Jack's Blade, check out The Pioneer, check out Jeffrey Vilov Schofield. I hope I said the last two names right. I am very bad at that. Um, I guess Joey Badass. No, that's a rapper. My bad. Or is it? I don't know. I don't know. the buff dudes, obviously, because they're fucking amazing, and they always do give some pretty solid advice. And yeah, that's about it. Like those are like some solid. Oh wait, B4 Flex. Yes, I almost forgot about my man's B4 Flex. Definitely go check him out too. Like he's like what 19 years old, and he has like a lot of like crazy informations to like check out, and yeah, go ahead and check out that man's video. Like he does make some pretty good solid advice, and he he definitely does know what he's talking about a bit. And yeah. That's pretty much it. Like, I hope you guys can like check those guys out, and check out the channel. And of course, if you want to, you can subscribe to them. And yeah, just check out cool content. And also Brownie, Brownie, yes, the Calisthenic King himself. Why not? Why not? He always has like really great information too. So go check him out. Anyways, that's really about it. I don't know anybody else, and if I forgot, I'll probably just mention them at another time. But anyways, let's just keep it going. I want to talk about now about like When They Cry and Course Party. Now, I did try to remember what the When They Cry Japanese name of it was, and I think it was Higurashi. So it's Higurashi in Japanese, and When They Cry in English or Western. But all I gotta say about that show is fuck. What the fuck? And same with Course Party. What the entire fuck? These are basically, kids, killing each other on some like Lord of the Rings type shit, but just a lot more horror elements to it, and just it sickens me sometimes. Like just the amount of like shit that just happens, and just the characters also not being likable too, and all this other stuff. Hold up, guys. Anyways, I'm back, guys. But yeah, okay, yeah. Corpse Party and When They Cry. As much as it is a pretty good horror show, I don't really want to watch it again. Like it's not that it like gave me PTSD or anything. Okay, maybe slightly, but I it it was a little too violent, and that's kind of saying a lot because like I watched Squid Games and I absolutely love it because it's awesome. But with When They Cry and Corpse Party, I'm like, whoa, this is a lot more grotesque and violent than fucking Squid Game. And that, again, that's really saying a lot because Squid Game is indeed also horror and, trying to survive because, bullshit and bullshit. And also, on top of that, bullshit. And someone who's on top of power who's also bullshitting because apparently instead of, you know, being bored and making things better, he becomes bored and just wants to see people get killed for whatever reason. I guess for his enjoyment. I'm really talking about like one nom or whatever the guy's name is. Ugh, asshole. And the fact that I kind of liked him as old guy who had dementia, but it was. Ugh. Anyways, love it relationship aside with that dude. When They Cry and Corpse Party, yeah. Yeah, no. Especially the fingernail scenes, and even that like, scene that always sometimes gets me is like that little girl that just kept on stabbing herself in the head so many times, and then the other girl screaming and laughing about that. I'm like, okay, fuck this shit. Fuck that bitch, and fuck whoever, and fuck this whole entire show, and whatever, whoever made that shit, fuck you. That shit is just disgusting. That I don't know. If you guys like it, cool, but I don't know. I just don't like it. I'm just like, oh, stop it. Stop it. What the fuck? Come on now. These are kids, man. Ugh. But then again, Lord of the Rings. Sorry, Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Flies was like that, and I will even still say, what the fuck were y'all doing too? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. All I would say is, fuck all the shows that had to do with killing kids. Like, goddamn. And not even just killing kids, just like killing kids in the grotesque way possible. Oh my god! What the fuck? Ugh! Anyways, yeah. Before I start to have a bit of aneurysm because of those two damn shows, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it going with the possibility of checking out a gaming dating sim. Now, like I mentioned, you know, The Sims and all that stuff, like I liked it. I liked the original one, you know, the original Sim, you know, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is pretty good. Like I didn't get to play 4. I got to play 3 and 2, and they're pretty good. And you know, I had some like interesting moments in the the Sims game sometimes, you know, especially the hot and steamy versions of of it. But yeah, I would probably give dating sims a try, you know, just because it's interesting. And I've also seen like Game Theory like covered this like a very long time ago, and it's a very excellent video that I definitely would recommend checking out. It's like great. It's like 2 parts, and you know, he does give some pretty good advice on dating too as well, especially you know like how like dating sims can help, you know, at least like somewhat understand how to like talk to girls, albeit you know kind of a weird way, but you know there's like interesting dialogues, and it's also just entertaining. It's great, and MatPat always delivers on entertainment, and it has been a really fat minute since I've last seen this man's video, especially like Game Theory live, you know, with his wife too, and a few others too, and yeah, it's been a long time. Like man, when did I stop watching? Like maybe 2 years ago, maybe somewhere around that. Like that feels like a long time ago, to be honest. But I hope that he's still doing great. Like I think he's currently doing something with FNAF, like Secret Security Breach. I think that's the last time I checked. I didn't watch the video yet, and I still plan to give my reaction to it because you know I love me some FNAF too. Like, I think the reason why I did is because, of course, MatPat and how he covered it, like with finesse too. I was, uh, yeah, I'm fanboying way too much. Am I? Oh well, that's okay. I like MatPat. He's awesome, and yeah. Anyways, I'll probably check it out eventually one of these days, and I'll give my thoughts on it and be like, hmm, never thought about that, or give my like even my own little mini theory on that, and whether or not that is correct, I don't care. I just like to, you know, at least like be a little bit engaging of the matter. You know what I mean? So shout out to Matt Pat from Game Theory. Keep doing your thing, and I will eventually check out some of your new videos. We'll see, but I will give my reaction to it, and I will check it out and give my thoughts and opinion on that. Other than that, keep doing your thing, and yeah, thank you so much for making my childhood, and actually not even just that, just like my teenagehood amazing too, and keep doing your thing, brother. Uh, anyways, let's go to my reaction about Maid Sama. So I'm not gonna say too much about this. I'm gonna go briefly, and I'm definitely gonna say Maid Sama so far is a pretty interesting rom-com. Like I've watched Toradora and I like it and it's interesting, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna see it the second time. Like as much as I like Ryuji, Taiga, and all others, and to an extent I kind of still like Ayumi, but for a while I just did not like her. She just rubbed me the wrong way, and I don't know. She still kind of does, but it's just like I don't know. I get that there's a lot of people that like her, but honestly, I still feel at best indifferent to her, and I just don't like her. I really do not like her. For some reason, I try my best to at least kind of warm up to the idea of liking her, but like it's hard for me because like I'm just like you're still a little asshole, and I fucking hated you. Especially when she was talking that good shit about Ryuji. I'm like, oh, you bitch. Cause like, if that were to happen, where like a girl were to talk shit behind my back, I would be like, get the fuck out of here, you fake ass bitch. Like I would legit say that. Like, get the fuck out of here, you fake ass bitch. Stay the fuck away from me with that bullshit. Like, on some real shit. Cut that shit out. Leave me the fuck alone, you fake, manipulative, little, slutty asshole. And I know these words are like so mean. I'm like, why? Why is Chinese man like that? I'm like, because it's like, some of these. Yeah, actually, I'm a chill, but still, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't like when people just talk shit behind anyone's back. Really, I'm just like, oh, get the fuck away from me with that fake shit. Like, for reals, I don't play around with that shit. So I don't know. I don't like IUV, but this isn't really about like Toradora. It's really about me. Talking. All I would say is like so far of what I am initially exposed to from the few episodes I've seen, I think I'm gonna definitely enjoy it because like I've seen a little bit of memes of like the guy and the girl, and sometimes the guy has like some interesting moments too, and he's like the great husband of anime too. Shout out to the anime man for that. Joey, I think he did that video. I'm sure he did. I'm 100% sure he did that. I'll have to double check next time. But like, yeah, I will definitely check out Maid-sama, get my reaction to it as well. And hopefully once I finish it, I'll give you guys, my thoughts on it, just as much as I did with Toradora on my Instagram. And maybe I'll probably talk about it in this podcast. Maybe. We'll see. Now, the possibility of making a Twitch stream. I will still say it's still in the realms of possibility. I'm not too 100% sure if I would really want to do it, but I will probably keep that in mind because, I am a video gamer myself. Like, I play video games kind of for a living sometimes, but, I got quite a lot of new games too as well, so I'll definitely maybe stream like a lot of like cool games here and there, and I'll even probably stream some PS5 games once I, of course, get a PS5. But right now, I just don't got the money, and I don't got desires to play the next gen games at the current moment. Who knows whenever that's gonna happen? Whenever I decide to play the PlayStation 5, but I will eventually. Right now, no. Woo! Is that fireworks? Yeah, that was fireworks. Sorry, guys. From my perspective, I kind of saw from the window there was like a little like fireworks that just like popped off for a second. I was just like, oh, nice. That's pretty. I don't know when we're gonna get to the 4th of July yet, but that's pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, I do want to make some Twitch streams one of these days, but for now, I'm just gonna leave it in the realm of possibility at the moment. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Now, fashion style. Ah, man. I love me some fashion, man. As much as anything else. Even the casual wears, too. Like, which is pretty much what I wear all day, anyways. It's just, like, a little bit of casual stuff. Even in my, workout clothes. It's pretty casual. And, laid back most of the time. And I would say for the anime edition, like, the ones that, like, really inspire me the most is, like, oh, okay. I'm going back to Bleach, but I'm gonna say just like from like the earlier episodes with like the opening scene where it's all the major characters and stuff. I say like the fashion style in that is just amazing. Sometimes I've like seen like Ichigo wear like this like really nice jacket that's like white, and sometimes he wears like I think it was like glasses or something like that with it. Oh yeah, it was great to see. I love those outfits. And Yu Yu Hakusho is low key the king of fashion style. Like the amount of fashion that those guys have is just insane. Like the amount of like casual wear that they have, it's just like in reference to what people used to wear back in the 90s, because that's was when Yu Yu Hakusho was popping in the 90s, and it was Japanese fashion style that just looks absolutely amazing, and I think anyone could definitely pull it off. And I would like to pull off something a little similar to that. And I do have like my own sort of like main protagonist type of vibe outfit sometimes too, where just like, man, I feel like I could be in my own anime series and just like imagine myself wearing like something like similar to that, and it's just great. So, and I would even say like, like shirts too that just like speaks to you, like the classic Naruto Uzumaki shirt that I'm sure I've seen a lot of people wear from a couple of my good friends. That I'll also mention too, like for example, I would say one of my good closest Weeb friends, like Indigo and Destiny, have like some like interesting shirts too of the favorite anime, especially like my good friend Destiny too. Yes, she's a nerd like me when it comes to anime, and she's also like a lot more nerdy with like K-pop too. And as much as I love K-pop, I'm just like, I still have no idea about that sometimes. I'm just like, I know Blackpink, I know BTS, maybe something, something. Psy, I guess. Oh, damn it, I'm a casual for K-pop. Damn it! I need to I need to be venture out a little bit more than just those guys. Although, again, they're still amazing. It's just like I need to venture out a little bit. Alright, if you're watching this, Destiny, I'm sorry that I'm not able to know a lot of like K-pop. Hopefully, you can explain a little bit more if you ever want to join in the podcast too, and we can talk about K-pop. That'll be awesome. That'd be really awesome. But for now, I'm just gonna talk about anime because why not? Anyways, yeah, fashion style. Like whatever fashion style it is, like sometimes like the ones I've like seen from like like models like be wearing like the most like weirdest stuff. That kind of reminds me of like some characters too, especially if they have like like a long dress. I'm just like, man, that reminds me of so and so, and that also reminds me of so and so, and it's kind of cool to see. I'll talk about like fashion maybe another time, but like, you know, I always love me a really good fashion because I always want to style up my outfits as best as possible, especially if I'm going out casually, streetwear, or fuck it, if I decide to go a little formal too, I gotta be like sharp and looking like I'm $1,000,000, or like look like what's his name from fucking Hunter x Hunter, the bad guy, Lucario, something like that. Be looking like dastardly and bastardly like that too. That'd be kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for the fashion style. And this is my last topic, and this is now gonna be my thoughts on the future of anime. And what is gonna be included is Boruto, My Hero Academia, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, and Demon Slayer. So far, the future of anime is still as ambiguous as anything else that can possibly happen in the future. But I would definitely say that it is very exciting to see what's gonna happen in the future, because we already know that Attack on Titans is already out part 2, and it's been fucking crazy and all this other stuff. Like, yeah, I really want to check it out, especially like I've heard about like the Rumble, like that's like been going on. It's been like hyped up in the manga because Eren Yeager is apparently now doing some fuck shit, and the only thing I can remember right now is just like Eren doing some heroic shit. So I'm just like, nigga, how the fuck did you just turn heel? like on some real shit. Like this man went from like a strong baby face, a good guy, to like a bad guy. Like just in a span of like a few seasons, and it's just like he's like, Now I'm Mamoru Uchiha, and I am here to clap some cheeks. I'm like, come on, man! And you are the protagonist. Ain't that some shit? Man, come on now, Aaron. I love you, bruh. But really? But I gotta watch season 2 and season 3 and season 4 to understand. And I'll be like, okay, a little bit, but still, what kind of whatever. Anyways, that's about it. I'll still check it out. Like Attack on Titans, I will keep that on the biggest watch list that I need to watch the most, like the most important one. Boruto. Uh, what can I say other than okay, sometimes stellar, sometimes I really just do not give a fuck about that show sometimes too. Like, I love me, the Naruto and Sasuke and all them like doing their thing sometimes, but they've been severely nuked for this one, you know what I mean? Like, compared to their like initial start and just like how they are at the end of the series of Naruto, it was like great. And then just with Boruto, I'm just like, you little fucker. I cannot stand Boruto. Like, I'm just like, you little Sasuke wannabe little fuck. Like, that'd be like if I like have a son and then like my son ends up like a little dastardly little bastard. I'm just like, oh, I should kick you so hard in the face, but since I love you, I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll choke you a little bit just to show like, hey, if you start acting a little shit, I will get is gonna get a little tighter. So I'm gonna need you to be on your best behavior. I love you, son, but goddamn, stop being such a little bitch. Sometimes, okay? Hold that in on some toxic masculinity type of shit. I'm kidding. I don't know. It's just I don't like Barto. He's a little bastard to me. Little bastard son. Shit. It should have been the little girl that she should have been the main protagonist, to be honest. She was just the most cutest and most chillest girl ever. Like, come on. They could at least did that, or I don't know. Maybe do a completely different like story. Maybe, I don't know. But Boruto, he can eat a dick. But I've definitely seen like the fight with like Naruto versus that 1 alien guy. I loved it. It was great. It was great to see my boy kick some ass as per usual, because that's my fucking boy. I've been with that nigga for so fucking long. Like, not like that, but just like, I've been with him for a very long time. I've been seeing his struggles and just like him kicking ass like that. I'm just like, let's fucking go, Naruto. Beat that motherfucker's ass. And then, of course, like, rest in peace. What was his name? The Fox guy. Kamara. Oh, what the hell was it? His name. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Kurama. There we go. Finally. Oh my God. Kurama. Rest in peace, Kurama. Oh my God. It was. That broke my fucking heart when he died. I'm like, really? The Fox guy? The Fox demon? Really? They gonna kill my boy off like that. And then they also nerfed Sasuke a little bit. Like, I was warming up to adult Sasuke. Like, he was chill because, like, for a while, I did not really like Sasuke because he was acting like a little son of a bitch sometimes. And even a little bitch, too. Sakura... useless bitch. All I'm going to say is I can tolerate their adult versions. But, oh my God. For a good minute, I did not like them as kids and as motherfucking teenagers. I was like, you fucking little assholes. It was dumb. Just the amount of dumb shit. I will talk about it next time because, I am fired up for that, but just like, Boruto, go suck a dick. The character, not the show. Show is okay. Just the character. He needs to suck a dick. He really does. My Academia, it's been crazy lately, especially the goddamn manga. Oh my God, like the amount of crazy stuff that's happening to like Izuku Midori. I'm like, God, Lee, what's happening to you, man? Are you getting the Eren Yeager treatment too? Shit, damn boy, damn. like it's starting to get really interesting in the manga. But yeah, I do want to continue trying to watch like the whole show too. Like, unfortunately, I skipped like season 2 and 3 because I've seen like 4, and 4 is still amazing, and especially when it had Endeavor become like the #1 hero, which was awesome to see. I still need to check out season 2, season 3, and season 4 and season 5. I think, and I'm sure there's a season 6 coming out, so I'll check it out. I still love me some My Hero Academia. It's always great to see my boy, Deku. I would kind of say Bakugo. He kind of grew on me for a while. I did not like him because he was a dick, but he grew on me a little bit. Of course, All Might is fucking awesome, as per usual. I forgot the guy's name that like always like sleeps in the bag. That guy, I love. He's really awesome. Uh, Toradora, not Toradora. Todoroki. Todoroki is awesome. I love the boy. Uh, his father Endeavor, albeit he was a dick for a good minute, even for his son too. He starts to warm up a little bit. Dabi is my favorite interesting villain because he's a mysterious person and does some like interesting things, and it's been rumored, and I'm not sure if this is like now confirmed, but like because I haven't, I don't know, I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but I would definitely say that you know Dabi may be related to the Endeavor family, especially since he is like rumored to be like the oldest brother of the oldest son of the guy himself, and could be the oldest brother of uh, Todoroki, which has kind of been interesting, especially when they had their little interaction a couple seasons ago, where they just like had their first meeting, and I think the Dabi said something cryptic to Todoroki, and Todoroki felt some type of way about that. So it's kind of interesting. One Piece, I mean, as much as I would still say like, oh my god, when will the like episode and the show end? Because like it's been going on for too goddamn long sometimes. Like, as much as I do like One Piece and I do like the characters and stuff, I gotta keep it real. It's way too many episodes. Like, really way too many episodes to just watch. Because I know that me and even my mom too, because she'll let you guys know like how many times she like had to sit there every single time to like see the same scenes from like Luffy like still on a train for every single episode on Adult Swim. 8 weeks straight. And it's just ridiculous. And
that's when I stopped watching.
Yeah, and that was on Adult Swim, by the way. And that was like, which episode was it? Like something like 200s. Yeah, it was like, what? Same scene over and over again, and it is still going. And how many episodes do these guys have now? I have no idea. One Piece episodes, or current episodes. Season 20. Oh my god. It's getting the Family Guy treatment. Let me see the episode counts. Oh my god! 1,000 episodes? Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Oh, wow! No! I mean, that's great, kinda, but... man, when will that end? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I like One Piece, but I'm definitely not going to check out every new episode. Trust me. I'm just like, as much as I love me and Luffy and Zoro and all them, they're pretty cool. I'm just like, God. It's just basically like an episodical Sinatra at this point. But anyways, that's gonna be it for One Piece. Dragon Ball Z. Oh yeah, I'm very excited for that, especially the Dragon Ball Super movie coming out, which is going to be featuring Gohan again. And I really hope that this will be his crowning moment. They've been, like, dogging my boy for so long. I'm just, like, done with, them just, like, effing him over so many times. So let's just hope that he gets his crowning moment. I'm just so excited to see how that goes. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, like I said, I hope that this becomes Gohan's crowning moment. I know that his little daughter is going to be playing a major role in the movie too, because I think she's going to be the main protagonist of the movie. Because it looks like it's going to be like surrounded by like, superheroes. Because like Gohan is technically a superhero, and all this other like cool stuff too. So I am very very excited to see how that's going to go. So I just hope that they do my man Gohan some justice, and even have his dad Goku do his thing, and that's really about it. Like other than that, like with Dragon Ball, it's been kind of like up and down battle with that. I just hope that if they're gonna continue off with the new series, I would say like maybe focus a little bit more on building newer characters, but we will have to see. Other than that, just like I would say I'm pretty excited for the movie. I hope it does well, and I just hope that they do my man Gohan some justice. And I would definitely say that I will watch it, and I will give my thoughts on it. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. And now the next one is gonna be Demon Slayer. So far, Demon Slayer has been like the best, absolute best, barn anime show of all time. I definitely put it in highest regards. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, Demon Slayer, it's gonna be really good. And my apologies once again. Sorry, I've been kind of distracted from my family. Come on, guys, I'm doing a podcast. I still love you, but just come on now. Come on now. Anyways, like I said, Demon Slayer, I've been putting it in highest regards because it is really the best. And I know people are going to argue and say that it's not really the best. Whatever. That's your opinion. All I'm saying is that Demon Slayer is freaking awesome. There's a reason why one of their episodes was trending for a good reason. Like the animation is just always so top tier. It's amazing. Like I had so much enjoyment watching Demon Slayer. And just like I am so excited to see what they're gonna do with it. Especially now with season 2, because I heard that season 2 is just chef's kiss. It's amazing, and I need to watch it. And I also need to watch the movie too, because like it ties in with both season 1 and season 2. Because that's how season 1 ended, was in a train. And then like with season 2, I just heard that there's just this like really important death with like someone, and I'm just like, and I guess it has to do with the fire guy. I really hope not, but I don't know. I've seen like a lot of people say like, yeah, that boy unfortunately had to bit the dust, and I'm like, really? Come on now, that guy is just awesome. You basically have like a bit of a Kakashi, but like I don't know. Like imagine if you, like Kakashi like made his appearance, and then like actually yeah, that unfortunately did happen. Never mind, because I was gonna say like, and then like they just kill him off, but that's Naruto distributed. Okay, fair, Naruto distributed. But let's just say just Naruto, like just when he was a kid, if they would have killed off Kakashi back then, oh, I would be upset. I'd be like, really? You could have. There's like the character is like too intriguing to just kill off already, and I felt like that's kind of the same with the dude too. I'm like, this character just screams out like important things happening like later on in the story, but they had to kill him off for some reason. I'm like, really? Come on! Like that is like a death that I wish that didn't happen, but you know what? If the writers wanted that, fine. But I just feel like he's just too important, though. I don't know, but still, like all I gotta say is like Demon Slayer season 2 is looking really great. I cannot wait to watch it. I still need to watch the movie, and that's really about it. Like I need to get back to Demon Slayer time so that I can try to slay some demon pussy too. I'm kidding. I'm really kidding. I don't. Anyways, uh, I'm getting too carried away with myself about it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Weeb Talk episode 4 podcast. You know, it has a. I feel like this one is a little bit more entertaining and just a little bit more better. I'd say for episode 5, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and this time record myself, through a camera, and this time around I will, record so many good ones. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this week. Sorry, not this week's. This episode of Weeb Talk. This has been a lot of fun. Talking about some really great specific topics. Blending in some bit of anime and real life scenarios, and even just talk about some problems with you know manosphere or whatnot. Like let me know whatever topics you want me to talk about, because I really do want to venture out and talk about other topics too than just these specific topics I've been talking about. Like I really want to branch out to like something a little bit more deeper, like maybe the psychology of toxic masculinity, how it plays into anime sometimes, or we can even venture out a little bit more into the video game realm. So instead of just like the consoles, we could talk about like something else, like like chess games, or we can even do D&D. Oh man, that will be really awesome. Like a Weeb Talk episode, like podcast, or we can save that for like stream, like Twitch stream, or I can like have us like record ourselves do like. Or sorry, I can have myself be recorded doing like some D&D plays and stuff. Like I'm sure you can still do that on Twitch. Like you can still do like maybe like you know any type of card game or anything like that. Record it for Twitch. I think so. I'm not too sure. But anyways, I hope you guys again enjoyed this episode. I hope you found some valuable lessons in this Weeb Talk. I'm gonna continue to do the best I can to post as much as possible, but I'm gonna have to put a lot more priority in school because, again, I've been really slacking on that, and I really need to get back on my groove on that because, my start for this session, this semester, has not been really great at all. Like it's just I've been taking a lot of L's, so I need to prioritize school at the moment so that I'm not taking so many L's, especially unnecessary amount of L's because of distractions and just distracting myself for some bullshit. You know what I mean? So erratic at the moment, but hopefully once I get my schedule right with school or whatnot, then I will get you guys more episodes, and I will be recording a few, I don't know, skip videos or record myself a few times. But other than that, I am done. I'll let you, uh, I'll let you guys know whenever I do another episode, and that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed Weeb Talk episode 4 podcast. I'll come back to you guys probably next week, somewhere around there. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow or whenever possible, or whenever I decide to release this episode. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. Hope you guys are doing well. Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you're watching this. And I'll see you guys in the oh god, in the another episode of Weeb Talk. See you guys later. Peace. Bye.